Welcome to today's deep dive.
Yeah.
So usually when you get a promotion, it's like a reward for being the absolute best at what you do.
Right. You're the top mechanic on the floor, so naturally they just make you the lead mechanic.
Exactly. And you think, well, I'll just do what I've always done, but louder.
Yeah, just do it harder. But the moment you step into a frontline leadership role, picking up a wrench becomes honestly the most destructive thing you can do.
Because the rules of the game just completely flip, right?
Oh, 100%. You are no longer measured by your own two hands. Your output is now, well, it's just the sum of your team's work.
Which is a massive career culture shock for most people.
Massive.
To really understand why this shift is so jarring for you, you have to visualize where a frontline leader actually sits in a company.
Right.
You are essentially the critical hinge of the entire organization.
I love that analogy. Think of like a really heavy door hinge.
Right.
You sit right there between management and the workforce.
Yeah, right in the middle.
Right. So you're responsible for translating strategy and targets going down while simultaneously, translating reality problems and ideas going up.
And if that hinge is weak, the whole door just sticks.
Exactly. Nothing moves.
Which is why the biggest hurdle for a newly promoted tradesperson is fighting that instinct to jump in and just do the work.
Yeah, they just want to fix things.
Right. And it's like a star quarterback suddenly becoming the head coach. If they keep running out of the field trying to, throw the ball, they aren't leading. They're just a bottleneck.
That is so true, because if you keep grabbing the hard jobs just because you want them done right, you actually starve your team of the chance to grow.
So you have to assign tasks.
You have to. But assigning tasks isn't as simple as just parking out a to-do list.
Yeah, I mean, my instinct in the past was to just say, hey, go fix that pump.
And how did that work out?
Complete disaster, usually. Because I hadn't actually defined what fixed means, or I didn't give them the tools to do it.
Right, and that's the core of effective delegation. There is a four-step process. First, you explain the what and the why.
Okay, that makes sense.
Second, you give authority that actually matches the task.
Yeah.
Because, if you give someone a task without the matching authority, you aren't delegating.
You're just making them your messenger.
Exactly. They need the power to make micro decisions on the floor, or they'll just keep coming back to you. Then step 3, you agree on what a good result looks like up front.
And step 4.
Step back, get out of the way, and follow up later.
But wait, there is a massive distinction here that we should highlight. You can hand over authority, and you can share the responsibility of the work, but you can never, ever delegate accountability.
Never, no. If the delegated task fails, you carry that result. Pushing blame downward destroys trust instantly.
Wow. Okay, so getting a team to execute really means adapting your style.
Yeah, you might use, say, a democratic style for everyday work or a free-rein style for highly capable self-starters. But there are moments where you have to flip to an autocratic style.
Wait, autocratic, doesn't that just mean pulling rank? Like, I'm the boss, do it because I said so.
No, that's a really common misconception. Pulling rank is just an ego-driven weakness.
Oh, really?
Yeah. True autocratic leadership is about providing calm, firm, and highly specific direction when time or safety demands it.
Okay.
Like, if a high-pressure valve blows, you don't call a committee meeting to get a consensus.
Right, you tell one specific person exactly which valve to close to keep everyone safe.
Exactly.
But even if you delegate perfectly and build this great democratic rhythm on a Tuesday, doesn't all that trust just evaporate if you panic when a pipe bursts on a Friday?
Well, that's the real test of a leader. How you handle those high-pressure moments dictates trust going forward. And it comes down to a concept called self-denial.
Self-denial.
Yeah, strict emotional control. In a crisis, your team's nervous system mirrors yours. Self-denial means swallowing your own panic or frustration, staying completely calm, and just giving clear directions.
So you handle the emergency first and deal with any blame privately later.
Right. It's about treating honest mistakes as learning opportunities.
But hold on, if we don't punish those mistakes right away, won't standards just slip?
Think of a local weatherman. If his forecast is wrong 15% of the time, you still check his forecast every morning, right?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Why? Because he's transparent about the data. If a team member makes a well-intentioned mistake based on the right data, punishing them just guarantees they will hide the data from you next time.
Oh, I see. They stop taking initiative.
Exactly. You have to treat honest mistakes as learning opportunities to keep that data flowing.
So we strip it all down. Leadership is simply the knack of getting other people to do what is needed willingly.
Yeah. And to get there requires a brutal, honest assessment of your daily habits. Take that concept of self-denial we just talked about.
Mm-hmm.
If controlling your emotional reactions in high-pressure moments is your weakest point, what is one specific, tiny habit you can build tomorrow to create a pause between a crisis and your reaction?
It's all about stepping off the field and finally learning to coach. So we'll leave you with this provocative thought to chew on.
Let's hear it.
If your success is now measured solely by your team's output, what is one task you are still doing yourself today that is secretly holding your team back from growing?